Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be continuing with the CAT 2017 PYQ series. This is the fourth video of the playlist. So without wasting any more time, let's start this video. So this is question number 16. For the previous question, I will share the link of the playlist in the description of this video. So question number 16 says that there is a triangle ABC with sides 40, 25 and 35 feet. Triangular portion JBC is cut off where G is the centroid of triangle ABC. The area in square feet of the remaining portion of the triangle is. So if here we will use the property of centroid. If you know that property, this question can be solved in under 30 seconds, I would say. Okay, so let me first draw a triangle. This point is AB, right? This is A, this is B, this is C. So let's say this is 40 feet, this is 25 feet, and this is 35 feet. Okay, now you need to know what is the meaning of centroid. This is the meaning of centroid. The centroid is basically the intersection point of intersection of the three medians of a triangle. Okay, when I say centroid of a triangle, I mean the point of intersection, point of intersection of the three medians, point of intersection of the three medians of the triangle. Right, now what is a median? A median is a line segment originating from a vertex of a triangle, and this line segment joins the midpoint of the opposite side. That means the median bisects the opposite side of a triangle. Okay, what is a median? Median is basically a line segment originating from a vertex of a triangle and joining the midpoint of the opposite side of the triangle. So if I say the median, suppose this is the midpoint, all right, let's say this is the midpoint D. D is the midpoint of BC. So this length is equal to this, BD equal to DC. So if I join these points A and D, okay, this is a median, AD is the median. Similarly, let's say this is the median BE. Already, this is suppose the midpoint E. Alright, so this length is equal to this length, and let's say this is the median CF. So this length is equal to this length. So these are the medians. Medians means the line segment originating from a vertex of a triangle, and this line segment joins the midpoint of the opposite side of the triangle. Okay, now these three medians are intersecting at this point. Then this point is known as the centroid of the triangle. Okay, this point is known as the centroid of the triangle, which is represented by G. Okay, now you need to know the properties of centroid, okay, or the medians. Okay, so basically the medians, basically it breaks the triangle into six triangles of equal areas. So this is suppose 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. These 6 are the small triangles, right? If I look at this triangle, this this is one triangle, right? Similarly this is a triangle, so the areas of all these triangles will be equal. Areas of all these 6 triangles will be equal. In addition to that, if I join the vertex, okay, please note guys, join the centroid, that is G, with the vertices, you will get 3 triangles. This is a triangle, okay, this this is one triangle. I am joining points B and points G and G with B and A, and we already have this side AB, so this is a triangle. Similarly this is a triangle, right? Points A and C are joined with G, this is G. Similarly this B and C I am joining with G to form BCG. So these are the 3 triangles. So these 3 triangles are also of equal area. Okay, very important property. And the last property which is important for this question is the median divides, sorry, the centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1, with 2 belonging to the longer side, basically the side towards the vertex. So this part, this part, this part will be 2, this part will be 1, this part will be 1, this part will be 2. All right guys, I will draw the triangle again. Okay, so suppose this is the centroid, join these points. So these are the 3 triangles of equal areas first. Okay, second, this is the median, right? This length AG, let's say this is D, AG is to GD is equal to 2:1. All right guys, I hope you have understood. So now let's start the question. So we have a triangle whose sides are given and a triangular portion GBC is cut out. So this is G, right? This is G. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is G, this is B, this is C. So I am removing GBC. I'm removing this part. That means I will be left with the other 2 sides, right? This side. I will be left with these 2 sides. So what is the area of this 2 remaining part? It will be 2/3, right? These are all equal. This area, this area, this area are equal. So 2/3 of the area of triangle, right? And area of triangle we already know, using Heron's formula, it is root over S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. What is S? S is the semi perimeter. So 25 plus 35 is 60. 60 plus 40 is equal to 100. 100 by 2 is 50. So 50 minus 40 is 10. 25 and 15. So from here 25 I will get 5. So this is 5 into 10. So I will have another 10. So 5 into root 3. So this is basically 250 root 3. So into 250 root 3. Okay, so this is 500 by root 3. 500 by root 3 is the required answer. So option B. Alright guys, let's move on to the next question. Let ABC be a right angle isosceles triangle. Alright guys, let me draw. In geometry, always try to draw the diagrams. So once you draw the diagrams, it becomes easier to interpret the question. So let's say BC is the hypotenuse, right? Okay, with hypotenuse as BC, that means A, the right angle will be at angle A. Let BQC be a semicircle away from A with diameter BC. That means this is a semicircle. BC is the diameter. That means the center of BC will be the center of the semicircle. Let BPC be an arc of a circle centered at A. BPC be a, let me read it again. BPC be an arc of a circle centered at A. So A is the center, alright, and BPC. Let me use another color. So BPC is an arc of a circle whose center is say A and lying between BC and BQC. Okay, BC and BQC. So Q will be here, right? Alright guys, so I made a mistake here. So this point is Q because BQC be a semicircle away from A, and the arc BPC is lying between BC and BQC. BC and BQC. So that means it will be like this. Alright guys, whose center is A. Let's say this is P. And this is an isosceles triangle. So this side equal. If AB has length 6 centimeter, AB has length 6 centimeter, that means AC is 6. This means this is 6 root 2 centimeter. Alright guys. Then the area in square centimeter of the region enclosed by BPC and BQC. That means I need to find the area of this part. Okay, this part. Okay guys, so how do I find this area? If I find the area of the semicircle and then subtract the area of this part, if I subtract it, then I will be left with the required area. So what is the area of the semicircle? Area of semicircle is pi r square by 2 is equal to, what is r square? 3, right? 3 root 2. The entire length, what will be the r? R is basically the radius of the semicircle, and radius of the semicircle will be BC by 2. Why? BC is the diameter, it is told, right? Diameter BC, that means BC by 2 will be the radius. What is BC? BC is 6 root 2, that means 3 root 2. So r square will be, so pi by 2 into r square is 9 into 2 is equal to 9 pi. Alright, I am calculating the area of this part. This is the semicircle, right? This is the semicircle. I am calculating the area of the semicircle. I am calculating the area of the semicircle. Now I will calculate the area of this part. This part, this region. Okay, this region I will calculate the area and then I will subtract it from the semicircle. Alright guys, so how can we find the find the area of the this part, green part? So this is basically this is the center, right? A is the center. So this is basically like this. This is a quarter of a circle. So 90 degree is the central angle divided by 360 degree into pi r square. But this time please be careful, the r will be the radius of this will be the r, right? So 6 square, 90 by 3 into pi r square, so pi. So this will be 1 by 4 into 36 pi is basically 9 pi. But I have to subtract the area. I am calculating the area of this entire quarter of a circle, but I don't need entire quarter, I only need this green part. So I have to subtract the area of the triangle from this, right? I have to subtract the area of the triangle, this area of the triangle. So minus half into base into height. 36 by 2 is 18, minus 18. That means I have to subtract this area, green area, right? I have found the area of this green part. I have to subtract this from the area of the semicircle, and area of the semicircle is 9 pi. So 9 pi minus 18. So it will be 18. So the correct answer will be option B. Alright guys, let's move on to the third question. So we are told that there is a solid metallic cube, and this cube is melted to form 5 solid cubes whose volumes are in the ratio 1:1:8:27:27. The percentage by which the sum of the surface areas of these 5 cubes exceeds the surface area of the original cube is nearest to. Okay, since the all the 5 cubes are formed from the initial cube, so the total volume will remain constant, right guys? Total volume will remain constant, and we are given the ratio of the volumes of the 5 cubes. So let's say I have cube 1, cube 2, cube 3, cube 4, cube 5. Volume is in the ratio 1:1:8:27:27. So let's say x 8x, let's say x cube. You will understand why I'm taking x cube. Okay, 27 cube, not 27 cube, 27 x cube and 27 x cube. Now what will be the side? So volume of cube is how much? Side cube, right? So if the volume is x cube, volume is x cube. So what will be the length? Length will be equal to x. So length will be x 2x, right? Because if I cube this, I will get 8x cube. This will be 3x. This will be 3x. Alright guys, now you understood why I have taken x cube and not x. I wanted to avoid the exponential powers basically when I am calculating the side. So what is the total volume guys? 27 plus 27 is 54. 54 plus 8 is your 62. 62 plus 2 is 64. So total volume is 64 x cube, right? Total volume is 64 x cube. So initially the volume of the cube was 64 x cube. So what will be the length? Let's say the length was y. So what will be the volume? Volume will be y cube, and this is basically equal to 64 x cube. So the length of the original cube is 4x. 4x is the length of the original cube. That means, so what is the surface area? Total surface area. Total surface area of the original cube. Guys, total surface area of original cube will be 6 times of L square, right? Length square. There are 6 faces, and each face of a cube is a square. And what is the area of a square? Side square. And how many sides are there? Faces are there? 6 faces. So 6 into side square. So what is L? L is basically 4x, and you square it. So 4 square is 16. 16 into 6 is your 96. So 96 x square is the total surface area of the original cube. And what is the sum of the total surface area of the 5 cubes? So what will be the surface area? Total surface area, it will be 6x square. This will be 6x square. So if I square this, I will get 4x square into 6, so 24x square. If I square this, I will get 9x square into 6, so 54x square. 54x square. So 54 plus 54 is 108. 108 plus your 36, right? So 138, 144. So 144 x square is the total, like sum of the surface areas. So by how much it is more? It is 48 x square more. I have to compare it with the original cube. Original cube is 90 x square into 100. X square gets cancelled, so this 2, so it is 50%. So guys, the correct answer will be 50%, option B. Alright guys, very simple question. Let's move on to the fourth question. A ball of diameter 4 centimeter. There is a ball whose diameter is 4 centimeter. Okay, and when you are saying like a ball, like when it is being said that there is a ball, the ball is basically a sphere, is kept on the top of a hollow cylinder. Okay, please be mindful of the word hollow cylinder, standing vertically. So let's say this is the hollow, means empty cylinder. Okay, this is the cylinder, this is the cylinder. Alright guys, and this is the height of the cylinder is given as 3 centimeters. The height of the cylinder is 3 centimeter, means volume is 9. So what is the volume of a cylinder guys? Pi r square h, and the volume is given as 9 pi. I can cancel pi and pi. So what will be r? R is basically 9 by h. H is 3. This is square root, right? So what is r? R is equal to root 3. R is equal to root 3 centimeter. That means the radius of the cylinder is root 3 centimeter. And there is a ball whose diameter is 4 centimeter. That means the radius of the ball will be 2 centimeter. That means it is more than the radius of the cylinder, right? And it is at the topmost, it is above the cylinder, right? It is at the top, so it will be like this, somewhat like this. Some part will be below, like this, it will come below, right? Like this will be the hollow cylinder. All right, this is the center of the hollow cylinder. All right, and this is the center of the uh, radius, not radius, center of the cylinder. Okay, and there, okay, this part. Now guys, I need to find the distance of the topmost point of the ball. So suppose this is the topmost point of the ball from the base of the cylinder, which is suppose this part. I need to find the distance, right? I need to find the distance. I need to find this distance, guys. All right, guys. So what can we do? See, join these points and join these points. So this is the radius of the ball. So I have a triangle. I have a triangle like this. I have small r, I have capital R, where capital R is 2 centimeter, small r is root 3 centimeter. Using Pythagoras theorem, this will be 1 centimeter, right? 1 square plus 3 square under root will give me under root of 4, which is 2. So this part will be 1 centimeter. What will be this part? This part is basically the radius. So capital R, capital L is 2 centimeter. And from this point to this point, basically, this is the height, right? This is basically the height only. This is basically the height, which is 3, right? This is 3, right? And from this point to this point is also 1 plus 2 is 3. So the required answer will be 6 centimeter, guys. This is a type in the answer, so you need to enter 6 as your answer. Okay, a very good question. All right, guys, let's move on to the last question for today. So we have ABC as a right angle triangle with BC as the hypotenuse. Okay, again we have a right angle triangle, BC is the hypotenuse. That means A is the right angle, AB is given as 15, AC is given as 20. So this is a Pythagoras triplet, right? I can write this as 5 into 3. I can write this as 5 into 4. So this is 3, 4, 5. So this will be 5 into 5, which is 25 centimeters, right? I know 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagoras triplet. So if I multiply the numbers by the same number, I will get another Pythagoras triplet. The minimum possible time in minutes. required to reach the hypotenuse from A. So this is your starting point. You need to reach the hypotenuse at a speed of 30 km per hour. What is the time? Okay, time is basically your distance by speed. Distance I don't know. Speed is given as 30 km per hour. Okay, so distance, these are kilometer, these are in kilometers, this is also in kilometer, this is also in kilometer. So whatever the distance will be, I will calculate in kilometers, and speed is given in kilometer per hour, right? All right, now I need to minimize the time. Time will be minimized when speed is constant, that means distance will be minimum. When distance is less, then I'll get the minimum time, right? So if I have to reach B, the perpendicular distance will be the minimum. This distance will be the minimum. This is capital D. Let's say this point is P, right? Perpendicular. Why perpendicular? Because I need to minimize, right? I need to minimize the time. In order to minimize the time, I need to minimize the distance because speed is constant. All right. So I need to minimize distance, and the minimum distance will be AP because AP is the perpendicular distance. So I need to calculate AP. How can I calculate AP? See, use similarity of triangles. Okay. Now I know this is a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. Let me say this angle is theta. So this angle will become 90 degree minus theta. Now I know this theta, this is 90 degree. So this angle will be 90 degree minus theta. If this angle is 90 degree minus theta, this angle will be theta. This is already 90 degree. So I can use the angle similarity, right? So I can say triangle uh, AP APC is similar to triangle BPA. Angle similarity, right? So if two triangles are similar, that means the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. So I can say AP by, see, AP is opposite to theta. So in this, opposite to theta is BP is equal to AC, right? Yeah, AC. So AC is opposite 90 degrees. So in this triangle, opposite to 90 degrees, AB is equal to the last side will be, I've used AP AC, so I'll be left with PC, right? 90 degree opposite is where will be PC? 90 degree minus theta opposite is PC. So PC by PA, right? See, AP and PA are same. So from here I can say AP square is equal to BP into PC. What is BP? BP is this length, PC is this length. Alright guys. Also I know AC. What is AC? AC is given as 20. What is AB? AB is given as 15. That means it is 4 by 3. Alright guys, it is 4 by 3. AP by BP. AP by BP is 4 by 3. Alright guys. Now let's say focus on this triangle. Triangle ABP. Focus on this triangle. AB. AB is given as 15. AP is equal to 4x. BP will become how much? BP will become 3x. I know the ratio, it is 4:3, AP by BP. So, and using Pythagoras theorem, I can say BP square plus AP square is equal to AB square. Pythagoras theorem. What is BP? BP is 3x, so I will square it, so I will get 9x square. AP is 4x, so 16x square. AB square means 15 square, so 225. So what is x square? X square is basically equal to 225 by 25, right? So x square is equal to 9 or x equal to 3. I need the value of D. D means AP. What is AP? AP is 4x. Therefore, AP is equal to 4x means 12 kilometers. So, what is the time? Minimum time will be 12 by 30 hours. Please remember guys, hours. 6 into 2, 6 into 5 hours. Okay, so 2 by 5 hours, but I needed minutes, so multiply by 60, 12, 24. So the correct answer will be 24 minutes. A very good question, not an easy one. I would say this is a moderate level question, easy to moderate, not exactly moderate. I would say easy to moderate. And this is a type in the answer. So you're correct. You have to enter 24 as your answer. Okay, 24 minutes is the correct answer. All right, guys. I hope you were able to solve all the 5 questions. And if you were not able to solve, don't worry. I hope my solution made it easier for you guys to understand the questions. And I will be uploading the next set of questions in the upcoming videos. So please do subscribe to my channel in order to stay updated, and please do like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys.